Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah.
Well, looking at them. Because that's where we're going to be looking.
That'll work out better.
Onyo, I hope I'm not the first guy to make that mistake.
No.
You just got don't blink right now, okay? You just got don't blink.
Rex gets aggressive with the sound engineer.
You heard that? Jesus, okay.
Oh, no, not like that. He's Jamaican. He got a knife in his shoe. Don't play with it.
And a blade under his tongue.
Yeah, you almost got Jaden right now.
Better than the Dominican I'm married to who just has it in her hand and shows it to me at all times.
Yeah,
Damn.
She's put it under the pillow and shit.
No, in her hand. Like she just, and it's kind of touching my ribs at all times. Just to make sure, hey, don't dream of anyone else either.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So that makes you not dream at all.
And we're good. Gucci. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, we haven't started.
Yeah.
Sporting touch of hands. Round number 1. There's that fast start. And that is the fastest knockout in bare knuckle fighting championship.
K-Mama, no born in the Bronx, raised in Dade. Been in the city since Pit had braids. Bahapanti parties, plata know how to sneak me out. Now it's 7-figure meetings, every day we lead a house. It's game time, the game's mine, you know the vibe. Yo viajado el mundo entero, reppin' 305.
Everybody to another episode of Don't Blink Podcast. You know I got the kid in the building.
You know we in here, baby.
And today, I think I got my cousin in the building.
Yeah?
We got the same last name. We got Luis Diaz in the house, man.
Yeah.
How you doing, brother?
Guys, I'm living the dream, man.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
Thank you for joining us, man.
Man, I'm honored. I feel like,
I feel like I'm part of the dream now.
Yeah, man. I've seen all the main Miami people on this podcast. It's kind of like my validation. Like I don't need that blue check on IG anymore.
There you go. You just got don't blink for sure.
Exactly. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Don't Blink University.
You know what? Is this mine? My bad, guys. We gotta start doing don't blinking people. It's like a knighting.
Yeah, like a boom. You made it this far in life. You know what I'm saying? You've been successful. You done fought through adversity. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And you know what's funny? Look, I know me and Lou. You know, we've met a couple times, but way before we ever met, I was telling a story. I think it's like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. When I started boxing, professionally, he was on a show that I listened to for 20 years. Oh. He was on Paul and Young Ron on Big 106 back in the day, and bro, I've been listening to those guys since the 90s.
Damn.
And we had this intern named Luis Diaz.
Hey, chill. I was employed.
Okay. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good. You was in there working it.
Yeah, no, he was getting a check. You know, interns work for free. So I was like, they'd always mess with him. Man, you're young, man. You need to lose weight. So I'm like, you know what? I don't know who Lou is, but I'm a DM Lou, and I'm gonna tell him, man, let's go. Let's get on a plan. You know, I was coming up. I was trying to help him out, and we kind of talked a little bit, but we never got in touch.
I was never. And he told me, he's like, bro, I'm so happy you brought this up because I was gonna.
Okay, good.
Because you know that was so long ago. It was like in the beginning of both of our careers.
Right.
And the other day when I was putting up it had to be a couple months ago when I was putting up a sports recap that I tagged you.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Right.
And I see like 5 years ago, I was like, wait, the fucking monster is the guy that offered to train me?
That's awesome.
It's him. Ta-da.
It was like because some boxer guy, and I've always loved boxing.
Yeah.
You know, Cuban, you kind of have to love it.
Absolutely.
And he's like, I'll train you in the 5th Street gym. Yeah. I was like, the? He's like, the. I was like, I don't deserve that. But I was trying to make it out, and I never could. Kendall Boy going out to the ocean. Yeah. And we never made it out. We never made it happen. Yeah. But I've always thought about that guy. And then turns out like I passed up the opportunity.
No. That's what I was
this is how life comes full circle, my broski.
Exactly. You know what? Maybe we both weren't ready at that time. But I'm circling back around. It's an open invitation.
I'm still fat.
And I'm still at 5th Street Gym.
And he's still the monster.
Yeah, I'm still the monster. So we can make it happen. We'll talk more after the show if you want to do it for real.
Yeah.
Open invitation though.
Yeah. You can say a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, we're 18 plus. My brother, great to have you on the show, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
After so many years, I did circle back around.
There you go, man.
Shit.
That's life, bro. It's crazy how some of our guests we've had that nostalgia with. You know what I'm saying? That we've met like earlier in their careers, and then everybody's venture off into conquering what they got to conquer, and then life, boom, brings you back in here.
You know what everybody has in common is consistency. Everybody stayed with it, even when it sucked, even when you had no money, even when everybody told you, "Hey, get the fuck out!"
Went through a pandemic and everything.
Pandemics, all that stuff. You know what I mean? You stuck with it. And you know what I mean? And
that's awesome.
And that's how people make it through.
One thing you didn't say, and since he listened every day, I know he heard how bad I was at my job. I was so bad at that job, and they tried to make it a bit on the air so it would sound normal.
Right.
But it's really that I was fucking bad at what I did.
Well, these guys were doing shit since like the 80s. Were on radio, maybe like early 80s. We were on the radio. So these guys were like on the radio station, bro. You know what I mean? So they did. So how old are you, dog? You're young.
I was when I started there. I was 21. I had just turned 21.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You're a kid on the fucking.
So what were you doing?
One of the biggest morning stations in Miami, because it's just been around 20 something years.
It was the longest run. It still is the longest running morning show because Paul ain't left. Paul's gonna die in front of a mic.
Ain't never leaving.
No shit. I gotta meet that guy. I gotta meet him. You know what's funny? You meet the radio personality guys, and they're cool, but you know their personalities behind the mic. Like, they're like, hey, nice to meet you. They gotta go.
Yeah.
No, Paul is really cool. I mean, him and I still talk. He's still like a mentor for me.
That's awesome.
But yeah, man, I was 21. He met me because I was doing some part-time shit around the station, and him and I get to talking. He's like, "Oh, you're a comic?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "And what do you do here?" "I produce commercials." "So you're a producer?" "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, so you're a comic?" "That's what my show's all about." I was like, "I know." He's like, "You're a producer?" "Our producer's leaving." I'm like, "Don't tell me that shit." And just him taking a risk on me, taking a fucking flyer, and obviously not paying out because I was only there for like 2 years.
Right.
But like he took that risk on me, and he still texts me to this day. Like I owe everything in my radio career to him.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Shout out to Paul Castronovo, man. I'm a fan of yours since 98. Takes me back,
That's
man.
awesome.
Don't tell him that.
Yo, so you were saying jokes on the air. So why were you saying? But why were you saying it was bad? You were saying bad jokes?
Well, it wasn't though. It was the technical stuff on the mic. He loved me.
Yeah.
And to the point where like just to not fire me, he's like, "Hey, I'll run all the technical stuff. You just sit in the microphone, sit in the back, and like talk when I point at you."
There you go.
Like, so he knew I was funny, but he was like, "I can't trust you for shit else."
What's funny is like, bro, I'm telling you, I listened to him for 20 years. There was two very witty old men, bro. Like, you know what I mean? They back and forth banter, and it was always like the news and the stuff going on in Miami, and the sports. And but I don't know why. Like I said, they were great.
It was awesome the way they were doing it.
Great place to start for you, absolutely.
I mean, the biggest boot camp you can start with.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like imagine starting your boxing career with him as your coach. Wait, no, damn it, I almost.
Hey, we gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, you can still have it, man.
My brother Lou, man, let's take it back to the beginning, bro. Where do we start at, man? Where were you born and raised at?
Man, Miami, Florida since day one.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you count Mercy Hospital.
About me too,
Hey,
man.
you
Mercy
was
Hospital.
there you
Room
go.
408? Room 408?
Hey, I'm not sure.
No, me neither.
I gotta go back. Mine was 41 years ago. I think probably my section of the hospital is like probably wrecked and
It's a food court now.
Yeah. It's a food court, exactly. Got vending machines and shit there. That's where they throw dirt diapers.
Oh shit.
Brother, so Mercy Hospital, and you grew up? Did you grow up in Kendall or did you grow up down by the Grove?
I've lived in Kendall. I've lived in two zip codes my entire life.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. Like I lived in the same place till I was 24, 25. Knocked my girl up. We were like, oh shit, we gotta move in so we can raise this kid together.
Right.
Moved to another area, zip code, and now we're back in that first zip code. Literally from like West Kendall to Southwest Kendall, back to West Kendall.
So where you at? Where's West Kendall? Like the hammocks? You grew up in hammocks?
I live in the hammock, so I'm dealing with all that HOA bullshit right now.
Yeah, for sure.
What's that? What's going on?
They're charging up the HOA. This is not a political podcast, but like, it is.
But yeah, no, they've been doing that for years. No, I know people that live on they live on golf courses, and they're like, yeah, no, for HOA we pay like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Wait, what?
Yeah,
that's not even like the mortgage. That's like per year, like on top of the tax.
Yeah,
wild.
But you love it there.
No, I hate it. The gate doesn't even fucking open to get in. The gate doesn't open. Like, what am I paying for?
You gotta put these guys on only a day, bro.
No, man, they don't deserve the publicity.
There you go.
Tag them. Yeah. Hey, so you grew up in West Kendall. You went to Hammocks. Went to school.
Went to Sunset Park Elementary, Hammocks Middle, then Ferguson High. Like I never went.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
no,
you was there.
I had to make new friends every time.
You've been walking to school since you could start walking.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And went to middle school. And that's where I started performing.
Okay.
I did like the school plays in elementary school, didn't really give a shit about it. And then in middle school is when I joined theater. Could imagine how many friends I had.
Absolutely.
and that's where it all started for me, man. I always consider myself the Frank Sinatra. That's why I'm wearing this cool guy hat. This is the coolest hat I have.
No, it's
not cool.
Badass.
It is badass though.
It's the only one I got.
You want to trade?
Yours is cooler, man. But look, we got the two camels going.
That's what I'm saying. So it's a quick Swifty if you want to Swift it.
Don't do it, bro.
Don't do it.
No.
But I was always like the Frank Sinatra, so I'd always hang around the bad, cool kids.
Yeah.
But I was never like part of the group. Like But I was the guy making the jokes, and that's why I've always loved Frankie Simpson. Like, it's always been like, you guys are cool, and I'm right here, and we're all joking together, but we're not really associated. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm the outside. I'm the joke guy. You guys go ahead and stay.
You guys do your murders. Right. I'm gonna be over here.
And so it started in middle school. Was it? Well, you said middle school you went into theater, so it was more like drama and acting before any jokes were told. No. In
7th grade, I did stand up for my middle school talent show.
Oh, that's badass.
No, it wasn't. It was really bad. It was really bad.
No.
They didn't do places, but I got last place.
You got after the tap dancing kid and everything.
So bad.
Oh my god.
So bad.
But that was the first experience doing stand up.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so let's go to high school now. In high school, were you still in drama? Were you still acting?
Yeah, I was still doing theater. This time I started venturing towards film. We had a film program, so I was getting in with them and Dade College, and we were all working together. And there I started joining the morning announcements. With morning announcements, you hosted all like the pep rallies, all the talent shows. You hosted everything. And so
homecomings, all that.
Exactly. I was the host of everything. That's where I started getting real comfortable, just standing by myself on a mic, not necessarily reading a monologue, reading a script, and having to be in a different character.
Right. Going freestyle on them.
Bro, it was good. I got in trouble a lot.
Yeah.
I got in trouble a lot, but it was like, like good trouble. Like, Lou, come on. What did we say last pep rally? Don't say fuck Braddock.
What's Braddock? What's up with you, bro?
Hey, fuck Braddock.
Fuck Braddock.
All right, Lou, all right. So now what's up? Now you went to college. Where'd you go to college?
Yeah, but were you bad there too?
Oh, man. I went to FIU for 6 years.
FIU's cool.
FIU's cool. What's up? At least you went to college.
Yeah. I didn't finish.
No, that's cool too.
Oh, wait. That was the ending. So you went for 6 years and didn't finish.
I went for 6 years, and then FIU was like, "You're good," and I was like, "Where's that degree?" And they're like, "No. Where's that? You're good. Get the fuck out."
Like, we have a 32-year-old living in a dorms.
Bro, it was bad. I was there for 6 years, fratting it hard.
Oh shit,
fratting it real.
Damn, at least
hard.
you did that. How was that?
What's up? Like, can we shut him out? Was it Phi Beta Kappa or what?
No, Sigma from you, baby.
Okay,
the Sharks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny because we're a Jewish fraternity, so if you do this a little low, it still counts.
Yeah,
we're the Sharks, but also the accountants. You know,
that's hilarious. That's awesome. So college, you're doing drama.
Went to college. Yeah. My parents are very old school Cuban. You're not going to school for theater. Right. And I was like, okay. And they're like,
pelotero.
Bro, I wish. I think my dad fucked me up because my dad coached me baseball my whole career, growing up. No. And that motherfucker never played baseball. I was like, I'd be at least in the double A's if it weren't for your ass being so involved.
Tell him. That's your
Dad,
camera
don't be so involved in my life.
But that was back then. How about now?
Oh, I still suck. I play softball.
Okay, there you go.
I'm not good.
They hit us up about a celebrity softball game, right? We gotta get Lou in there.
Yeah, we gotta get Lou in there.
I'm great for team morale.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
He could be the hype man.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the bench. I'll get drunk. I'll swing when it's on my at bat, and I won't strike out.
Yo, I didn't go to college. How are them frat parties though?
Oh,
but that shit was crazy or something.
I mean, it wasn't like the FSU, the UF, where you live on
none of them. Oh, that you live on.
Yeah, that you live on campus that they make the movies about.
Like
it wasn't like that.
With the house.
Yeah, it wasn't like that, but it was fun.
It was
everything was when you're a shark, baby.
Everything was consensual, and it was fun. You know,
that was cool.
What's up, man? He's married with kids.
I know. We can leave it right there.
Don't worry. We'll edit this. So talk to me. So what do we do next? So 6 years of college, we didn't graduate.
No, didn't graduate. But in those 6 years that I was doing community theater and auditioning for shows at FIU that I was allowed to audition for, even did some shows at UM. I got tired of waiting for auditions, and that's where I realized, I can go do stand-up and get on the stage, get my fucking stage, my ganas to get on the stage. I can get those out of the way by doing stand-up. Right. I tried it out once. Like I was watching Comedy Central. It was like Jim Gaffigan doing that Hot Pocket bit that he does. Yeah. Super white. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But I'm watching, I'm dying laughing. I'm like, that's how I don't wait for the next audition. That's how I get on stage now. So I was just doing it to wait for the next audition. And my first gig was on my 22nd birthday. I fell in love. And so doing stand-up and fratting hard, I said, fuck college. And then I got the job with Paul. I was like, so I got the job I'm studying for. Why do I need to study?
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here. No, fuck FIU. They kicked me out.
You continue to learn right there on the field.
Exactly. They kicked me out. I said, peace. And what was funny is they kicked me out, and I was the voice of the football team. I was the voice of like the.
So
football,
they went mute.
So they were so like they were like, all right, we'll let you finish off this year. So they gave me an extra semester so they could find someone else to do that radio.
Shit, man, they're lost.
There you go. No, and then the team went undefeated after that.
Where was your first gig? Yeah, for real. where was your first gig? That's on your 22nd birthday.
It was at a place called Home Field. It's now the Duffy's on Kendall.
Yeah.
It's now that place could never stay.
You do the commercials
that's right. Right next to LA Fitness.
You do skits for them?
Right next to LA Fitness.
Yeah. I remember that. It was something else before. It was like a pool place back in the day.
Bro, it was everything. It was like a fancy place, then it was a scumbag place, then it turned into Home Field, and then it turned into Duffy's and Sports Grill.
There you go.
To answer your question.
Sports Grill, fire. Shout out to Sports Grill.
He put some wings on Instagram the other day. I was like, oh my God.
We need a sponsor.
So drippy.
Hey, so you fell in love right there with stand up at home field that night.
22nd birthday, and you needed to bring 10 people to watch you perform, or else you wouldn't get your 5 minutes.
Right.
So I told all my boys, hey, just watch me perform, and I promise we'll get drunk after. This is my birthday present. You don't gotta buy me shit.
Yeah.
Just come watch me perform. And I did well.
Did you? Dope.
I did real well.
Where was it at? Where was it at? What was your first time?
At home field.
Home field.
Okay.
He's still thinking about the wings.
Yo, because the thing was juicy, bro. I was like, yo, look at Luis.
The boy's still on that wing.
Did real well. Went the next 2 open mics and bombed hard, like
good.
terrible, bad, awful, the worst.
Yeah.
And I took like a couple months off. I was like, I don't know if stand-up's for me.
Right.
What was it?
What?
What was the reason why?
He said he bombed.
I know, but what was the reason why you bombed?
Oh, they ain't like his jokes?
No, I tried to do new material. I'll tell you exactly.
There you go.
So when you're starting off, you need to know exactly what you're going to say. Because if not, you're going to get nervous. Whether you're a seasoned stage professional, like I consider myself to be, you need to know what you're going to say because stand-up's a whole different animal. You need to know so that way when you get nervous, you can at least rely on you see
to the piggy bank. You always go back.
Exactly. And I was like, I'm going to do a whole new material. Fuck that shit that worked a month ago. I'm going to write a whole new 5 minutes, which really shouldn't be your mentality when you start doing stand-up. But I tried it anyway. I hadn't read any books, seen any videos, or heard anyone talk about it. So I was like, I'm going to do a whole new material. That's what I should do. Shouldn't have, but I did. And I was like, I did so well. I'm going to write this shit down. Whenever I write it down, I'm not even going to run it in my head. I'm not going to look in the mirror and run it. I'm just going to go on stage and rip it. And I fucked up. I forgot everything. I was trying to find things to piece together. Didn't work out. Completely my fault. Lack of preparation. For some stupid reason, I need it takes me twice to learn the lesson. And I did it again.
Yeah.
And I did it again. And I was like, okay, so now fuck being funny. I just need to know what I'm going to say. Right. I trust myself to be funny. I've always have. I just need to know what's going to be fun, what I'm going to say.
Right.
And so I took a few months off after that third gig.
Yeah, you got to have a direction.
Took a few months off, really started writing, practicing it. Probably took too long, but I said I'm not going to fuck up the fourth time. The fourth time I went on stage, did my thing, and I was like, all right, this is I can keep working this.
Awesome. And how'd you get to? Because now you're like the man at the Improv, Miami Improv. Listen, I love Brandon Schaub. They're always talking about you on his podcast. Like, oh, my boy Luis Diaz down in Miami. I'm like, I know Lou. That's awesome. So how'd you get that gig? How'd you because that's huge especially for comedy. You're the man down here. That's awesome.
I've always been. I'm gonna open the right. Like I'm gonna get my foot in the door, and I'm always gonna open the right door.
Absolutely.
Like so. Me, I was constantly working through stand-up. So from that fourth time, that's third to fourth time that I took months, I never stopped after that. So I was constantly practicing, trying to master that first 5 minutes.
Right.
When I mastered that first 5, I was going to master that next 5. So once I had a perfect 10, started going to the Improv. I got a gig at the Improv. I was doing sound in the back just to get my foot in the door. That's how I got in radio. I took the first part-time gig I could find that they would take me in, and I knew I trust myself enough to climb through the ranks.
Absolutely.
You can put me
you
under the bottom.
For sure.
I know my worth. I know I'm going to get myself up there. So I was like, hey, I need a job here at the Improv. I just need a job, one that won't impede me getting on stage. So like if you're a server, you need to ask for permission. You need to do all this shit. She's like, hey, you worked in radio. Why don't you do the sound for us? We need a guy. And I was like, and I'll be able to do stand-up.
That's
She's
your
like,
foot in the door right there.
Exactly. Yeah. She's like, if you're not doing sound, I'll consider you to be on stage. Did that. Did all the open mics in front of him, was constantly like, hey, Melissa, watch my set. And it took a while. It took a while. I had to earn it, but when I finally got it, it was, rolling, and that's how I did it. I just got my foot in the door by doing sound and just constantly grinding, constantly working. I'm always writing. I'm always just trying to get better, bro.
No, and you absolutely are. You're the main man at the biggest comedy stop in Miami. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So congratulations on that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Love that.
Thank you.
No, and he's doing commercials. He's doing everything.
I see him. We getting it. I seen him. And you've been working with Red a lot too. That's our boy over here, Mr. Red.
Mr. Red, yes, that's not the Red.
Yeah, you guys always put some great shit together too.
Bro, him I met doing sound at the Improv.
No shit.
So I was doing some shows, doing some sound, and he met me. I knew his manager from back in the day. Like, my parents know him.
Okay.
And
some Kendall ties.
Exactly. And so the manager's like, "Oh, Lou, what the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "I'm doing the sound. I'm a little bit." And what's worse is when you get recognized doing the sound. It's like, "I thought you did stand up. What are you doing back here?" "Oh, so you don't do stand up. You just work at the club." And it's like, "No, man.
I do both, bro.
Go do it."
Yeah.
I'm making sure my mic is going to sound good to when I go perform. So I'm EQing it to the level of the scientific physics.
Then he don't even got to explain that no more. Now
he's in there now.
So I met him through the manager. Him and I hit it off in the back. He's like, "Hey, let me introduce you to this guy." I meet Red. Him and I hit it off in the back. The manager at the Improv says, "Hey, you're doing these one-man shows. You should probably get an opener." Sorry, I keep moving the table.
No, it's all good.
You should probably get an opener. And if you're going to get an opener, I mean, there's one guy I trust, and that's Lou. There's a lot of good comics out there, but since you know him, you have the confianza with him already, I can vouch for him, say he's one of our house guys. He's like one of our best guys. Try him out in your next show.
And a Miami guy, too, so you guys, kind of...
Exactly. I can get with his comedy.
Right,
I know his crowd is not going to fuck around
right
and hate me because I'm talking about New York and fucking shit.
That's awesome. So that's where it started. You started opening up for Red, and it went well.
Met him there as his opener, and I did well. Him and I fucked with each other that weekend, and he was like, "Hey, you don't have a really big social media presence. Why is that?" I was like, I'm working on my stand-up. He's like, "But how are you going to get gigs if no one knows who the fuck you are?" Right. And I was like, that's a really good point. And so him and he took me under his wing, started working with me, showing me how he does his shit.
Yeah.
And, just fucking, I was always there. I was like, "Hey, Red, let's fucking do some shit today." Okay. And he was always willing to work with me.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah. Red's a good guy, and he's a fucking content king.
Yeah, he's a machine too. And if he's already working on something, and if you're in there, you know what I'm saying, and you're able to learn and vibe and see the vibe, that's part of the vibe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For sure. Everybody growing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now you do them things by yourself.
Yeah.
Now you need openers.
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's what he taught me. He's like, "Hey, man, so I'm trying to do my own thing." Mm-hmm. He's got his shit with him and his characters. He's got his characters. He's doing that.
Yeah.
Same as like Mario Ramil. He's got his character.
Everybody's doing their thing. You doing yours.
I'm trying to find my thing right now.
Yeah.
And it's just fun, like discovering, like testing shit out here with my daughters, doing shit by myself, doing shit with Red, seeing what works, what doesn't. And that's where I'm at right now. Just like I'm on. I don't know. I feel good. Like
good.
Energized.
Yeah,
you're energized.
You're where you're supposed to be right now.
Yeah.
Going up, dog. You still doing sports for Only in Dade?
Oh, no.
No. Okay, cool. We ain't doing the sports for them, but he got a show coming up.
Yeah. Well, there's always some drama involved with you guys.
If you need to cut this out, I get it.
But you got some shows coming up? You got some shows coming up?
I'm opening up with Red.
That's what I'm talking about.
I have my shows at Pub 52 that we just did them. They were great with Have Nots Comedy. I'm opening up with Red, and I'm working with the Improv to try and get my own date now, which is really exciting. Because, I grew through the ranks. Nothing against Red, because he was working on his craft from a different way.
It was awesome.
And he was able to go first time at the Improv headline. Me, I went a different way. I rose through the ranks through like the stand-up way, not the necessarily work on yourself way. And now that I'm being offered chances to headline my home club, I'm not going to be able to sell out 5 shows like Red just did.
That's awesome.
I get to open up for him.
Yeah.
So I get to perform for the same audience.
There you go.
And then I'll get my own and hopefully, keep rising.
Yeah, it's part of the process. You enjoying the process right now since you're happy and you feel like energized and you rocking and rolling. You're enjoying the process. So that's ultimately what has to be happening while you right now in your let it rip season. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying the process, being happy, having friends like Red to be able to, show you the vibes, and you being open-minded to learning, being there to just be there. You know what I'm saying? Just to go there. Even just going to meet the guy is one step. You know what I'm saying? Being there and soaking it in and putting it to use on your own time, that's another thing. So right now, you right where you got to be. That's what Uly said. You're right where you got to be.
You are here. You just dropped location on them right now.
Yeah, you on Don't Blink, baby. You know what I'm saying? From here, what they say, to the moon.
Oh, yeah, and, that's right. Oh, yeah, and well, you're a dad also, right? I saw your little girl on IG, but she's
two beautiful mistakes.
Two.
That was a blessing
How
for sure.
You got a brand new one, don't you?
Yeah, I got a brand new one. I got the newer model.
I got that 2022.
Right,
You know what I mean?
It's quite a ride for sure. I got the 3-year-old and the 1-year-old.
Yeah. God bless you, brother. Wow.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. So now, yeah, you know, headlining and doing these bigger shows are you know on the top of the list.
Man, I can't keep doing little shit. I got to work as hard as I can.
You got to continue to evolve and grow.
Absolutely.
I remember Jim Carrey was giving that speech. It was super viral. I'm sure everyone's seen it, especially if you follow this podcast because you're into that Motivation Monday shit of like how his dad wanted to be a comic, decided to go the safe route, became an accountant, lost his job. And he's like, you can fail at your plan B. Might as well go for your plan A.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's great.
And now I'm just...
Luis Diaz in there dropping gems.
Brother, you think I tell jokes around here?
You think it's all jokes?
I'm
that.
serious
I
as
love
fuck.
that. Yeah. I need the, like Sonic the Hedgehog drop gems.
Rex is soaking it all in. He could have dropped a more fire. There it is.
So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just trying to go with balls to the walls while my kids are young enough and while my wife is still like, you know, with me.
Yeah.
Because if I keep doing all this shit without anything in, you know,
coming home, right.
yeah, if I'm not bringing the money home, she's a great girl. She's a lawyer. She makes her own money. She don't need me.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to do my part for the family. And so that means going as hard as I can right now while I can.
Hang on, girl. He's about to bust through.
I promise, babe.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man, look at him, man. He's in here. He working.
I'm on Don't Blink, man.
Yeah, we working.
He got Don't Blinked.
You know what I mean? We working. That's awesome. Hey, that's gonna be awesome. I'm about to cut you off. You know, when they grow up, they come see you. You know what I'm saying? Seeing Pops on the big stage. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, that's my dad right there, baby.
Right.
Well, I got to perform at the fair.
Oh,
okay.
That's dope.
It was a shitty gig
Throw popcorn.
because it was literally in the middle of like there was no seats in front.
They were there.
My family was able to go there. My family was able to watch.
This guy standing in line for a ride, just saying jokes. He's like, "What's wrong with this guy?"
I was in between the beer kiosk and the bathroom.
Oh man!
I got super pissed at the guy that booked me, but it's my boy from forever, so I couldn't get that mad.
Like pissed, no point intended, right?
Yeah, like I pissed on him. I was like, "I'm sorry, I thought this was the bathroom, bitch." And it was super cool because my family was able to go out there, and I brought my daughter on stage, the 3-year-old that kind of talking shit,
awesome.
and she told jokes, and
that's great.
She has one joke that's not even a joke, but she thinks it's funny because every time she says it, I laugh, and so I'm really bad.
What is it? We gotta hear it.
She just goes, "Oh boy," because she hears me do the Mickey Mouse voice, and I'm really good at the Mickey Mouse. Oh gosh, come on.
You know more voices?
I'm pretty good at accents, voices, like specific people. It's Mickey.
What you got? Show me what you got. Show me what you can do.
Bro, I could do, do the Southern accent, Southern English accent, bro. You know what it is.
Big Boschwick.
Yeah, for real. Boschwick.
You know what it is, bro. Go with the gully. You know what it is.
Okay.
And I can do pretty much all the American ones. Chill out the West Coast, dude, bro. That's dude. You know what it is, dude. Ciao, bro.
That's awesome.
The Minnesota's harder.
Oh,
you know, it's harder. It's that's the O is a lot longer. O, so that one's really hard. I don't know, man. Throw some at me. If you throw some at me, I'll be able to do them.
In my mind, I got like Snoop Dogg in my head.
Fuck that! I'm not trying to get canceled.
Yeah, there's that like a sense of is that like what's it called? A language? The
Snoop Dogg.
Wait, my bro, how do you handle hecklers, dog? Have you had any?
Yeah.
You're good. You're witty. You're
So I just try to make them realize how dumb it is what they're doing.
Right.
There you go.
And if that doesn't work, then I'll be mean. But like at first, it's like they'll say something and I'll make them look dumb, and in a very polite way. But I'll make them look dumb. I'll turn them into the butt of the joke.
Right.
And that's all I try to do, and usually that works. Sometimes it doesn't. I was doing a charity event. I was doing a charity event for a biker gang. I don't want to say their name because they'll fuck me up. I'm a little bitch boy.
Charity event for a biker gang.
I was doing a charity event for a biker gang. They lost one of their brothers to COVID. It's super sad. I was honored. I did it for free, bro. If it's charity, you want me to do a gig for free? Tell me it's charity. You can be lying to me. I'll do it for free. I was doing the gig, and I'm telling a joke about a story about my wife, a very normal story, and the guy in the front goes, "Fake." I'm sorry, what? It's like, your story, it's fake. I'm like, so are your wife tits, sir. No one's complaining about that. I don't know why.
Oh my God, you said that?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why you're bringing it up. No, I fucking stayed open.
Yeah, you had to, bro.
I stayed wide the fuck open. And I was like, so are your wife's tits, sir. You don't see anyone complaining, pointing that out. And he was like, no, man, it's just that your story's super fake. I'm like, I'm talking about a story with my wife. And since I haven't fucked you, no matter how much you want me to, you're not my wife. So you wouldn't know if it's fake. And by the way, it's actually not. And
a dummy.
He kept going. He kept going, too. He kept going.
And he got up from the table.
Oh, shit.
Walked to the stage.
Oh, shit.
And for the first time.
Don't tell me Will Smith you.
No.
Nah, he was ready.
I'm usually we're talking about it outside that I'm fight or flight. I flight. I'm not quick to punch back. I'm not I'm gonna try and walk backwards, diffuse a situation.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I guess my wife let me borrow my balls that day because I had them and they dropped.
Let's go.
And he walked up to the stage and I walked up to the stage.
Jean shorts.
And oh man, the best thing I said involves the name. All right, so they were called, and that's the biker gang.
I'll bleep it.
No, because you can leave
we'll
it in.
bleep it. We'll bleep it.
And I go, so he's standing right in front of me.
And you still on the mic though? Like you still on the mic? Like
so you guys are the yeah. And so you're so in my head I'm like, son. So that means his died and he's the son of. And I said, the only person I'm jealous of the world right now, your fucking dad, because he doesn't have to deal with you anymore.
Ooh, you said that?
Yeah.
Quick freestyle?
And then everyone that was holding him back then turned at me, and they were like, hey, we were on your side for a second, but that was a little far.
Yeah, woo, it kicked them in the nuts.
And I was like, thank you guys so much. I'm going to bring on your next comic of the evening. And I brought on Ricky Cruz, and he almost got into a fight with them too off some other shit. He even stepped on the tables, walked on the tables of the improv, over the guy.
Oh, damn.
That was just a bad show. These people had been drinking all day long. They were here to fight.
You guys went Miami on them.
Bro, I that was the worst thing I've ever said to an actor. Usually it's just stupid shit. Hey,
yo, but after that, you went inside the little room and then you sat down on the couch and then what'd you tell yourself?
I pooped. I
Ready for that door to get kicked in.
I locked the. Oh no! I locked the door. From the stage and from the side, because even if Ricky needs to come back in, no man, I need to be safe in here. I locked the door to the bathroom.
Ricky will call 911 for you.
Nah, but hold up though, how you get out? You had to sneak out during the set or something.
No,
with a shirt over your head or something.
I wait. So since he got it even worse than me, that's when I was like, okay. They're mad at him more now.
Right.
I unlocked the doors, went outside, started
slide out.
Well, not for nothing. When he got on the table, looked like he was going to fight. That's when I got outside because I thought
yeah, you need to go help your
This is a charity event. At the charity event, they don't have a lot of security or police presence at the improv. Right. So I was like, someone's got to fucking fight for Ricky because he's small as shit.
Yeah, Pretty Ricky is what they call him.
Super small. And so I had to go behind him hey, don't fight my friend. And nothing happened. But
yeah, thank God for that.
But they forgot about me.
You made it out alive.
Yeah, dude.
But you killed him with that joke though.
Bro, super. The worst thing I think I've ever said.
So there's sort of levels of of heckling, bro. You could tell somebody something and then they can do that. But then if they can say something back, they can say something back, and then you got to know.
This is a video game.
You know what I'm saying? How
this is a video game.
That?
You want to keep going up the levels? You can keep going up the levels, but you're not going to beat the boss.
Right.
There's a video game you cannot win. I will not let you win.
Because you drop the mic and just leave everybody else.
At the very least, if you say some shit I can't come back to, or you just don't stop, no matter how many times I shut you up, I've gotten crowds yelling at hecklers yo, shut the fuck up. Right. Let him talk. Yeah. Because that's what I try to do. I try to make myself feel like the little victim. Oh, no. He's being so rude while I'm roasting his ass.
Right.
I don't know how I do it. Just kind of a way I talk. I'm able to do that. If they don't shut the fuck, hey, security, you can get them the fuck out now. Which sucks because if I'm opening for the headliner, I don't like to do that.
Yeah, you're setting the vibe wrong. The vibe is getting set wrong.
Not even that, but this guy didn't come for me. He came for him. So he's just mad that I'm on stage and I'm not the main guy. So I usually, I rarely kick. I've kicked out like 2 people. The club has kicked out way more because the club has a shorter attention span than I do.
For sure. Yeah.
But
there you go. You know what I'm saying? You get
there's
through
levels
it. You know
to
what
the
I'm saying?
heckler.
Yeah.
They gotta have security there because it's like you have to buy a 2-drink minimum. So off rip, you're here 2 drinks in.
Yeah.
That's just to watch the first joke.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 2-drink minimum, but then you got Copper Blues right next to the Improv, and every
True.
improv,
Such a great environment.
Everybody has a pre-party.
every comedy club in the country has a bar next to it. Right. So like everyone.
I love
Very
it. I can't
smart.
wait. I can't wait for we sell out the Improv. We're gonna sell out the Improv one day. I'm speaking it into existence right here. Don't blink.
I'll make a call.
I like.
Yeah, we're gonna sell it out.
We might need you in there.
Yeah, we're gonna need you. We're gonna
There's
need you
better
part of the
people.
vibe.
There's better people to get.
Nah, hell nah.
I'll be in the back doing the sound.
I need.
No, we got Rex for that.
We're gonna need you for the sound. We're gonna need you for the sound, for stand up and security. He just told us he works that
I
too.
got you.
Yeah, there you
I got
go,
you.
baby.
Let's go.
You know, because the
Let's
budget's
go.
gonna be tight.
How am I gonna do security for you, sir?
Because I gotta run for sure.
Yeah, because we're gonna need somebody.
I gotta run for sure. I fight for money.
Is it true that professional fighters like their hands are like weapon like?
I like I've heard that before too. I guess you like
Yeah, he got
since you
concealed
are
weapon.
registered because like I'm registered with the state of Florida as a boxing professional.
Yeah.
So I guess you know if I guess
Yeah.
you could get there's a chance to get.
Yeah, he got a license for
Oh,
these things
shit.
right here. He got a license for this, and we got insurance on him too. You know what I'm saying? We got insurance on him.
What you got coming up next, man?
Man, I'm just trying to.
You're at the Improv
all the
every
time.
weekend.
You know, I might be. I think I'm in West Palm this specific weekend, so I don't know when this is going to be released. But yeah, I'm at the Improv very often. If I'm not headlining, you know, hosting, I'm somewhere on the lineup.
Right.
I work a lot with have-nots. I'm just trying to get up. Right now, my main thing is just work on me.
Yeah.
So I'm on the social medias right now. I'm just trying to put out content,
Build.
see what works, if it's
Hell
funny,
yeah.
if it's not. If it makes me laugh, the only test I have to put shit out there is if it makes me laugh, it works.
Yeah,
And I'm-
There you
put me
go.
in a group text. I want to laugh too.
I got you.
But, you know, matter of fact, I got a joke. I got a joke for you. You can take this one with you. All right. Knock knock.
Who's there?
The interrupting cow.
The interruption.
Got him. Don't blink, close.
Lou, here go you, man. Hey, man, it's been wait.
Hold on,
I forgot to
because-
tell him something. I forgot to tell him something.
Yeah, there was a thing that was over there that be flying in the thing, right? Yeah. Wow.
Do you believe in aliens? Yeah.
Of fucking course.
Let's go.
dude.
Damn.
Let's go.
But did you?
Of fucking course.
Let's
Do you
go.
know how narcissistic you have to be to live in an endless, never-ending, infinite universe
I don't know,
and
Lou.
think we're the only fucking people that can breathe on this
Telling
bitch?
you.
Talk to him.
I'm not saying they all look green or look like fucking stingrays when you dry
like
them
that.
out. Independence Day bullshit. I'm not saying they look like that. They could look like us. I'm saying there's fucking life out there.
Yeah.
And maybe we're the most advanced in the universe. Maybe. Probably not.
Nah. They smart.
Probably fucking not. But yeah, there's aliens 1,000%.
Have
bro.
you seen like UFOs or anything like that flying in the air?
He's
Nothing like that,
well, you
Kendall?
know, yeah, I mean, you know,
It be getting dark out there.
I be seeing that shit on Instagram all the time.
Yeah.
I see like aliens walking out of like doctors' offices with like fake butts and shit.
How you like that joke? I told you, bro. I'm about to sell out the Improv, baby.
Don't fucking blink.
That's it. That's the first joke.
Yeah, for real.
Right there in the front row. Fumbling.
Well, Lou, man, it's been amazing having you
Yes.
on, bro.
Thank you,
Nah,
man.
yeah,
Thank you so much.
You know, and in a funny way, it's awesome to see. You know, where I remember you as an intern or whatever you were getting paid back then with these guys
on the radio show.
to where you're at now. You're killing it. It's awesome. It's
Thank you,
awesome to
bro.
see that.
So there's no aliens here?
Yeah.
I assumed you brought that up because like an alien was going to come out. You guys don't have the exclusive?
No,
No, this is not a circus.
Jen, put on the outfit.
We're in Don't Blink. We're in Don't Blink. Lou, we're in Don't Blink. This ain't Halloween Horror Nights.
Thank you so much, man. I'm
Is
such a
it?
little bitch.
Yeah.
I'm such a little bitch. Don't fucking do that, yo. Like, hey, chill.
All right, my brother, it's been great having you on, man. Nothing
Yeah.
but success to you. Let us know whenever the dates come up because we would love to be there.
I got you.
For
Thank
sure.
you guys for having me, man.
Absolutely.
And keep rocking and rolling. Keep believing in yourself. Keep, you know what I'm saying, surrounding yourself with great people that give you that great energy for you to continue to put out that content because people love it. And you're going to continue to, you know what I'm saying, rock and roll.
You know what? Lou's been dropping some gems. Before we go, do me a favor. If you could look at that camera and tell a young Lou, you know, you back in the day coming up.
Oh,
what would
take
you
the
tell
show.
yourself?
Take the show out with that.
Sigue pa'lante. Just keep going forward. And as long as you work, it'll work out. As long as you work, It'll work out. And don't waste time doing stupid shit.
Going to college.
Yeah, like don't
Just let it rip.
Don't waste time.
Lou, thank you,
Lou.
my brother.
Oh, and don't blink.
Don't blink. This has been another episode of Don't Blink. Me, the kid, Luis Diaz, my cousin. I think down the line
we're related.
for sure.
Yeah, the aliens.
Don't blink. Bah.
I think me and Two Nights got something great going on. We got some great guests coming up. It's gonna be dope. We got some dope people that already signed up to do it with us, which is great. A lot of people show us love, and it's because we love them back for sure.